Hi, this is Dr. David Klein. If you just want to register for the webinar we're doing tonight, put your email address over there and hit the button. Just put it in over there and hit the button. If you have a couple more minutes, I'd like to tell you about how I got rid of my headaches. When I was 2 years old, I was running down my grandmother's driveway. My grandma called and I turned and I looked at her and I tripped. And when I tripped, I slammed my chin, and it still has a scar under my chin where I split my chin open. They stitched up my chin, and my parents thought that they had done everything possible to help me after I'd hurt myself, but what nobody realized was that I'd actually screwed up my neck and gotten one of the bones out of alignment. So from my earliest memories when I was 6, 7 years old, I started to get these really, really gnarly headaches. As by the time I was about 12, they turned into full-blown migraines, and by the time I was in high school, if I was playing water polo or on the football team, what would end up happening is during practice, I would end up with these horrible migraine headaches. I'd vomit, I'd go home, and I'd go to sleep at 4 in the afternoon, and I'd pray that when I woke up the next morning, the headache was gone. So this went on for years and years and years and years, and nothing ever got it better. Went to lots of doctors, went on lots of medication, and although I was a great athlete and I did all kinds of great activities, I was never able to really get rid of the headaches and never really even make a big improvement in them. Then what ended up happening is one day I went into a chiropractor, and I'll never forget this wonderful girl, Cheryl. She took my neck, she found where the bone was stuck, explained it to me, and gently got the 2 bones to release where they'd been stuck and pinching on the nerve. See, what had happened was there was a bone that was being pinched on right in my neck where the nerve comes up and goes out to the rest of my head. So what was happening is the message wasn't able to get through that nerve up to the skin and the blood vessels and the muscles in my head, and so those areas couldn't work right, and then I'd end up with terrible headaches. Well, as soon as she gently released that, there was this little click sound, and then it felt like somebody had taken this gray veil off of me that had been on me for my whole life. And all of a sudden I remember there was this sound, like a sound that just disappeared. The pain went away, and I remember walking across campus just lighter than air. So I'd like you to find out more about what we do. If you want to learn more about it, I'd like you to be on our webinar tonight. Just put your email address in over there and hit the button, and you can be on the webinar tonight, and I'm going to tell you guys the whole story, and I'll talk to you about these wonderful natural techniques we've developed to get rid of headaches, and we've had some new developments that makes it easier and better and quicker and gentler than ever. So put your email address in over there and hit the button, and then tonight I'll see you on the webinar.